Baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Means, a Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Anderson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Anderson at second. Moncada on at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch hit high and deep out to left field. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
We got 2 balls.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Edwin.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Wow. There. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Four runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Takes this the other way to right. Santander is there, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 5 and the Orioles nothing. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Alberto.
Hanser Alberto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Abreu in foul ground. 1 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Past history with Lucas Giolito, just a 3 for 30. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And here's Renato Nunez.
The first baseman,
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
2 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in, Chance Sisco. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Two out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Nunez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So striding in, Pedro
Leading off
Severino.
for the
He's set to
Orioles,
lead off the home half of the
designated
second.
hitter.
Lots of
Pedro.
baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Mountcastle.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding forward now, Rio Ruiz. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
He's set. Now the pitch.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Fouled away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Luis Robert.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
The second baseman, Hanser.
Here comes the first pitch.
Alberto.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No outs, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. Jorge Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lopez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So digging in now, Nick Madrigal. From the stretch. This pitch is popped up and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he takes ball 2 and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, 2 gone.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Nope.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it remains 5-3. Digging in to try it again, Hanser Alberto, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Alberto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Orioles held in check there. They're still down 5-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0. This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding into the box, Luis Robert. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner breaks for third. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone into the home bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara, as it is now 7-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Mountcastle is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Orioles 3. Cody Hoyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 65, Cody Hoyer.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Renato Nunez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Ken Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
A bouncer to the left side.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Pedro Severino is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Now this is out in front. Maybe tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan
Into the box
Mountcastle.
now, Ryan Mountcastle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Two out here and a runner at second. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tim Anderson.
He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one.
1-1, no strike.
Popped him up. Nunez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. A dive. He's got it. Got him.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Moncada has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Digging in now, Cedric Mullins. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hanser Alberto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
First pitch on its way. Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is popped up. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Evan Marshall trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Evan Marshall.
Renato Nunez will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Chance Sisco would be next. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 7 and the O's 4. Number 70 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Alberto onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Eloy Jimenez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. So now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Hey.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped him up. Ruiz shading to his right. And that retires the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the White Sox 8 and the O's 4. Ready now for Baltimore. Chance Cisco. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher, Chance Cisco.
First pitch on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pedro Severino.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pedro Severino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Misses, ball 2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Evan Phillips enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping up now, Nick Madrigal. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one just misses off the corner. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Up next to the White Sox.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Up next is Chicago.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And the White Sox are out in front 9. Fry, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Standing in, Rio Ruiz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Robert is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The White Sox came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Lucas Giolito gets the W on the mound. John Means worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.